Greetings all, it's Gryfer here. We're looking at a replay. We haven't done one of these for a while. Now we're looking at the super ship, the Hannover. We are on the NA server on the map Shatter. The Hannover today is being played by a player called Emi Bahia. I've had a look at Emi's stats. He would be your pure average player in the game, just above 50% win rate. Good at some ships, bad at others, but you're pure average player. But he does a wonderful Hannover game in this one. Now I'm going to give it a bit of a sneak peek. We have the 6th highest damage game in randoms for a Hannover across all the World of Warships servers. That's for NA, EU and the SEA server. So this is the 6th highest damage game in the Hannover since the vessel's release. Now, in case you are wondering, the Hannover, she's a super ship. She's at what I deem as a tier 11. She has 126,500 hit points. It's nice to see Emi's not putting on survivability expert onto the Hannover here. It has 8 barrels of 19-inch shells. Someone nearly couldn't count there. It has 16x2 128mm guns. Now it does have a little perk. It's got this little ability, so when you connect with your main battery shells, you'll see this little counter in the middle tick up. So far it's at a third up. You can see the F button down below as well. It's a third of the way up. So every time you shoot your barrels at a targeted vessel, they will increase. Now this perk for the Hannover, it gives it an extra 20% range, and it gives a better rate of fire for about 50 seconds. So it's a nifty little perk. I can't see what range we have the secondaries set to here, but as we can see here, Emi's taking out on the 1-2 line. He's dueling a Missouri and a GK. He does have a Conqueror, a DeWitt and a Fletcher for a bit of support. His Hydro's up. Obviously there's a DD nearby. Alright, so you see his F key is now ready. His secondaries will go even further once he targets something. I think the feature is direct control over secondary guns, and there is no direct control. It just gives them a little bit more range and a quicker rate of fire. It's just another RNG gimmick. There is literally no direct control. We do have a Napoli here. Looks like he got caught out. His smoke ended. Could this be the end of the Red Fox? No, but he does take a lovely jubbly 10k damage. Nice turning in here, trying to mitigate any fire coming from the Missouri and Napoli. Don't want to take too much damage. As the Hannover's secondaries start to go to town. He's biding his time. Torpedoes are detected here by the Hydra. Here we go. Emi's used his secondary, so increased range, increased rate of fire. And you got the countdown on the F key. So if you haven't played the Hannover before, that is what it looks like when you use the special key for the Hannover. Aiming a little bit full. No, 10k. I won't see anything wrong with that aim. Look at these secondaries just melt now. If you have a secondary mission for the dockyard, if you get into a situation like this where people are pushing in, they're just going to add up. That Napoli is on critical hits. Secondaries are just going up like you're at the I was going to say the slots, and that could be misconstrued, but the numbers just keep going up. First fire of the game from the Secondaries. This Missouri is not in a great spot. Maybe he can get some hits. He's firing behind Emmy's there, going for the under the first turret, trying to either disable it or get a little bit more damage there. These Secondaries are melting the Missouri though. Probably would have turned in here. Emmy's going full broadside. So if the Misery does get a shot off, it could have hurt, but he does not. Emmy's team's at 3 kills up, and within 6 minutes he's already 100,000 damage. And look at this. Look at this. His consumable for increased direct control for the Secondaries is nearly up again. Nice hit on the Yami there, 14k, and he kicks off the F button again. This Yami's in for a world of hurt. You just see those damage numbers roll off. 400 here, 900 there. There was even a 1500 in between, and the GK's not immune. He's copying it as well. If you're a BB brawler, this is what BB brawling is about. Having the other battleships run away. I actually thought they had the stronger vessels there with the Misery, the Yami, the GK, and the Napoli. And they had a DD as well, but they really didn't make use of their numbers. And we get another fire on the Yami, I presume. It could be the GK. GK's got a stern fire as well. But Emmy's now in a bit of a crossfire between the two. Special abilities not up yet. Heals available in just under 30 seconds. Oh. Well, problem solved. Just kill the Yami with a Pitadul. We're approaching here 500 secondary hits. Now, I in a random battle, I have never done 500 secondary hits, so this is a pretty cool thing to see. We have another vessel there that's going to be shot at. This should hurt if they connect. Probably tad high, but still gets the pen. With that dispersion, tad high probably means nothing. That Soviet vessel is absolutely melting. DeWitt goes down. Enemy's trying to make a small resurgence here. As Emmy probably goes, why aren't you dead yet? Does his Secondaries finish off the GK at range? The answer is 9. I would have tried to hit the second turret in the barbette or in the casemate right behind it, and then the superstructure. But you got the shots coming up here, Emmy. You should finish him through that portion. No! You are thwarted. You are thwarted. As the Secondaries keep ticking up. Look at this. Emmy's in the 300k mark.
Wir haben ein gegnerisches Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Hanover of Emmy secures that Soviet vessel. 331,000 damage. 3 kills, only the one sit. 7 fires. He's got high caliber, close quarter expert. But look at those secondaries. They did the work. They have done the work. 836 secondaries. Oh, we have a Preußen. The Preußen has come out to feel the love of the Hanover. A nice 12k salvo there. Even though we've got a fire on us, will Emmy use the DCP on the Hanover? He's trying to go, he's aiming under the turrets here. 14k, nice hit. He still doesn't have his secondaries up. 5 seconds till his heals up. Does he get the Preußen on this salvo? Heals up and he secures the Preußen. Another CQE.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Looks like it's still a close game. It's 5v4, 8 minutes to go, 389,000 damage. Radars up. It is, well, it could be black, it could be Stalingrad, it could be Annapolis. GK's come back into the fight here. 30k versus 31, but Emmy is a broadside and Tate loses over a third, potentially more, over 2/3 of their hit points. Gets a cheeky fire. Well, the guns go off before Emmy fires. Another radar's up. Puerto Rico takes out the Annapolis. This is going to Emmy's team, and we're down. Look at these secondaries still rack up damage. 408,839. It is now 3v2. I can safely say that was a great game. It was a victory, but as you can see here, 989 secondaries. 989 secondaries. Bloody phenomenal effort. It's only Confederate. There is a high caliber. And we do have a smattering of 2 CQEs. The Hanover in this battle only pressed W, but that special ability where you had the increased range and the increased rate of fire, it really it just took a toll. The Yami, the kiting GK, the misery that came nose in, they just melted. They absolutely melted. Now I must give a special thanks to Silverstorm Forge. They were in this game. They saw that it was a 409k damage game, and he obtained the replay for me to do this analysis on. So I must say congratulations, Emmy, the 6th highest damage game in randoms for a Hanover. It is a fantastic effort. Thank you for sharing this replay. It was wonderful to watch, especially seeing those secondaries just go well worth the view. Do take care out there. If you have enjoyed this content, please click on the subscribe button below, and I shall see you on the seas.